Garage fam, Garage guys, we're back. We're live, Johnson City, Tennessee. Reminds me of that Old Crow Medicine Show song, Rock Me Mama Like a Wagon Wheel. I think it was called Wagon Wheel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're up here. We're up here in the country. In the country. That's kind of how they sound around here.
It's a very unique accent.
Shout out to Cody Powers.
Shout out to Cody fucking Powers.
This is his land, the land of Cody.
I actually talked to Cody, and I was like, Cody, you need to come to the Hoots. And he was like, hey, man, I'm just enjoying Johnson City. He's like, I have to enjoy the town. Johnson.
Y'all?
No, we're going to see him at the truck race, though, because it's Thursday.
I cannot wait.
It's Friday.
Cannot fucking wait, dude.
Now, so truck race is over. Who won the truck race?
Either John Hunter Nemechek, Chandler Smith, Zane Smith, or Parker Kligerman won that race.
All right. There we go.
Just wait.
And by the way, we're at Hooters. If you didn't already know, we're always at Hooters now. So we're at the Johnson City Hooters. Really cool Hooters. I love this place.
Crowded.
I can't wait
for a 2 p.m., right?
It really is. It's race week.
Yeah.
It's race week.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Bristol, baby.
The energy,
Racing.
There's trucks rolled over on the side of the interstate, and it just hopefully those people are okay, but it just reminded me of the carnage we might see on track. That's kind of fucked up.
It's my first time in Bristol.
But
obviously, I'm excited. Not your first time. My first time getting to watch races at this track. It's the last great Coliseum. I've been so excited for this trip probably all year long.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've been multiple times. Last time I came, I think, was 2014. Saw Joey Logano win.
Joseph L.
Yeah.
Shout to
him.
him.
And Brad Kay had a good duel to the end. The fall Bristol race, there's nothing quite like it, man. And now that the spring race has turned into Bristol, hey.
Is that Casey?
It's our girl. What's up, Casey?
It's Casey.
Hey, can we get some food?
Yeah. What did you guys want?
I think I got to get some Daytona wings. That's like the go-to.
I'm going to do something a little different this time, Casey. I'm going to go for some sliders. I need some burger action here in Johnson City. Okay.
What is your favorite Hooters meal?
I don't know. I have a lot. I eat like something different every time I work.
The menu.
I like the build your own burger because you get to make what you want. But then I like chili con queso. Something simple, but it's so good.
The chili con queso.
Remember the waffle fries?
Yeah, the waffle. Y'all do the waffle fries with cheese?
We do.
Yeah, okay, those are good. Let's get those too.
How many Daytona did you want?
We'll do 10. 10 naked with ranch. And then let's keep the trivia thing going. I'll give you 3 choices. You got a 1 in 3 chance of getting this right. I don't know what your NASCAR knowledge is, but 2004 Bristol race in the fall was won by which driver? Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., or Greg Biffle?
Say
Jeff
say
Gordon,
Biffle.
Dale
Say
Jr.,
Biffle.
or Greg Biffle?
Just say Biffle.
Greg Biffle.
It was not Greg Biffle.
It's just fun to say Biffle.
Did you tell her it was Biffle?
I was just telling her to say Biffle.
You should know who won that fucking race.
I was just telling her to say Biffle.
It was Dale Jr.
It's Junior, but it's always fun to say Biffle.
Later. It is fun to say Biffle.
It feels good to say Biffle.
That's why I threw him in there, because his name is a fun name, Greg Biffle.
Biffle ball bat.
Jeff Biffle.
Greg Biffle.
Greg Biffle.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Biff.
But you want to know something cool about Casey? So we were actually talking. She is actually a certified race car driver. She has driven around Bristol during the Christmas Lights Expo, so that makes her a driver. Also has ice skated in Bristol. How fast do you think you went?
I mean, probably as fast as a car.
1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, really fast.
Guaranteed.
Would you bet your retirement fund on that?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Rocket
We're going to have to go
skates.
see her ice skate sometime. That must be fast as shit. All right.
I'm telling you. Blades of Glory, Will Ferrell, great movie.
Chaz Michaels.
Chad Michaels. We love it. Casey, we love it. High five up top. We're in Johnson City, baby. It's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right, Casey.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to make her say Biffle.
Okay.
I knew it was
whatever.
Junior, but it's fun to say Biffle.
It
Just
is.
say it. Say it 3
is.
times.
But you
Biffle,
ruined
Biffle,
it.
Biffle.
She may have said Junior. She may have said it. I know it's fucking fun. That's why I threw him in there. But maybe I should stop throwing his name in there, because
Shout out to
people
the
are
Biff.
People are like attracted to saying that name.
Maybe you could throw in a Bill, or you could throw in a Jimmy, or you could throw in a Terry.
Next one I will.
There's no Dale here. There's no big Dale. Dale's taking a little vacation this week. He turned Terry. He felt bad, so Terry got a spot at the front. And I guess since Dale's not here, it's Bristol Bill. It's Bill Bristol. Billy Bristol.
One-time winner at Bristol, I believe.
Yeah.
1988.
So it's the car, though. It's the car. It's
But
the Mac Tonight car.
it wasn't in that car, but
Show
that car is sexy.
Look at this beauty. This is my favorite car as a child. Red undercarriage. All right, you got to love it.
This is literally 90s nostalgia set up here with
Winston.
with Jimmy, Bill, and Terry. How about that?
It's all Winston.
But yeah, dude. I mean, you're gonna love it. We're gonna go to all 3 races. The truck race tonight, Xfinity tomorrow, Cup Saturday night, all under the lights. It's the best place to watch a race on planet Earth.
I'm excited.
I don't think it's debatable. As much as I love going to watch a race at Daytona or
Dega,
it's just not the same. Dover was a good place to watch a race.
Dover was fun. Shout out to
Just
Alex
not even
Bowman.
close.
Shout out to
Atlanta's a good
real
place.
money in your hand from a casino.
Plus 1,800. Can't forget that, right?
Good times. Good
But yeah,
times.
so DraftKings.
Yes,
DFS,
it's time to
FanDuel,
talk
what we got?
DFS. All right, so we have the Bristol night race. Was it the Bass Pro Shops NRA night race at Bristol?
Yep.
Last Great Coliseum. I've done a little bit of research. Me and you have put our heads together. We figured some things out. So obviously you know where you can find our free articles for NASCAR by now, TobyChristie.com.
Toby F. and Christie, baby.
Your Trucks and Xfinity article are already out now. Go read those. My Cup article should be out right now as well that you're watching this. So are you listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify after you've rated, reviewed, and subscribed? So, yeah, it's right there. Go check that out, TobyChristie.com. And then we're going to go ahead and give out a couple of guys that we like. And I think that we may be talking about 5 guys this week. So not the restaurant.
We had a spirited debate on the way here about a couple guys. So we decided to do both of them.
We did.
And
So
I think it's actually a good call. But
it's going to be fun too because like we're going to make this like a
the salary doesn't work out, but it's going to be
No.
like you pick one. You could do both, but I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Look, it's you know the drill by now. You take these guys, you mix them around in some lineups, and you sprinkle them and pepper them, and that's how it works. And then you check my premium on GarageGuysFantasySports.com. Check the premium picks, Chef Boy's rankings and projections. You already know. So that's on GarageGuysFantasySports.com. The Discord's free. Toby Christie's free. Premium's not. All right, so let's start it off. Let's go ahead and I think you can't think Bristol without thinking Kyle fucking Busch. Okay, Kyle fucking Busch has dominated Bristol for years to come. Like he's the favorite, he's the betting favorite. I think plus 400 on DraftKings Sportsbook. And when you look at his record, you see why. There's been one race that he has finished outside the top 5, and that was August 18th of 2018, where it looks like, yeah, he was running. Some shit fucked up, guaranteed. Right there, started 3rd, finished 20th. But every other race, either 1st, 4th, or 2nd. So, and that's been what, 2017?
Yeah, he. I mean, he's arguably one of the best Bristol racers of all time. He has 8 wins, dating back to his first win in 2007. Most recent, I believe, in 2019. Is that right?
Yeah. So 2017 was like out of this group that I'm seeing here.
He won April 2019.
That's when the streak started. That's when the hotness started.
There's just guys that get it, that are good at Bristol. You know, we talked about how a couple weeks ago Darlington is like a driver's racetrack. Bristol is a driver's racetrack as well. It's grueling. It's high banked, high speed. It's the world's fastest half mile for a reason. And the Busch brothers, man, they just get it. They just fucking get it.
They Busch it real good.
They're yeah, sure. They're so fast. And not even mentioning what's going on with the playoff drama right now. Kyle Busch is on the bubble, gonna have to have a good run. I mean, to advance, and he was throughout the season. He's probably been a championship co-favorite because of his consistency throughout the year. So, and after his interview last week or 2 weeks ago, getting fined, all that, he needs a good run.
He brought Winston back in the interview, but he needs to stay in the playoffs to continue the Winston run. So, like, you're speaking of on the bubble, so, like, right now, I mean, the 4 guys that we have down there in the low end, we got Bowman, Reddick, Byron, and McDowell. Obviously, we both knew McDowell would be out. There's a couple of surprise
Both
candidates.
the Hendra guys are surprises, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially William Byron to me is the biggest surprise, but that wreck at Darlington and
It's
not
funny
run well
that
at
those are
Richmond,
two guys we had making it all the way to the Final Four, Bowman and Byron.
Yeah,
I had
Byron.
Bowman, you had Byron.
And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Byron. I don't know if they have the speed to do it at Bristol. So
The playoffs
he's gonna need
just
some help.
the playoffs fuck them up.
But this is the first ever year that the Bristol race is going to be the cutoff race. So I mean, tension is going to be high. It's going to add a new element to this race. And I mean, Kyle Busch has an 8-point cushion, but to me, it just feels like a Kyle Busch night. It feels like he's going to come out and shine and get his 9th win, especially after last year running second to Harvick in an incredible battle. He's due for a Bristol win based on how many times he's won here.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to challenge you on that. I don't really know if Kyle Busch is going to win this race. I don't really think Kyle Busch is going to win this race. But there is another Kyle here that I think could win it that has been knocking on heaven's door for a while now, and now he's got the equipment to actually make something happen, make something work, okay? Best he's ever finished is second twice. Kyle Larson, all right? That's Kyle Larson. And just to backtrack, Kyle Busch is 11-5 on DraftKings.
Starting P9 is the biggest kicker for him.
Yeah,
You know,
and
Place differential.
Larson is going to be starting P5. So that's another thing I look at, too. It's like that doesn't really matter much. They're both in the top 10. But the Hendrick speed, you can't deny that for one. He's 11-3. He's a little bit cheaper. And the odds are pretty much stacked evenly with that. You got Kyle Busch at the top, plus 400. I think Larson's plus 450.
Based on what Larson has been and what he's done on the low horsepower or the high horsepower, low downforce racetracks, other than last week at Richmond, I mean, that is a steal for betting odds. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't not take him.
It's
on
unfathomable.
But
What's funny about it is this. I want to go ahead and say, on FanDuel, when you look at it, he's the highest priced driver at $14,000 on FanDuel, and then you have Kyle Busch at $13,500. So it's flip flop. DraftKings is the other way around. FanDuel's the other way around. So it's just like, but it's the Kyle show.
Kyle show.
Bristol's going to be for Kyle. Like,
I'll never forget. I think it was 2012 or 2013. In the Xfinity Series, those two guys had an unbelievable battle for the win. They've had multiple battles on track at some of these shorter tracks, but man, that's when people noticed Larson was a real deal. He was in a car that the equipment was decent, and he finished second to Kyle Busch by a half a car length, and just an unbelievable race. You got to watch it sometime.
Yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back and look at that.
I think it was 2013, but Larson is an excellent Bristol guy. He's led a lot of laps here over the years. I mean, and tonight there's 400 laps in this race.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's a huge metric right there when it comes to accumulating points, because we have a lot of laps, a lot of potential for bonus points on laps led. I got to figure Larson will be up there leading laps.
He's a road
dog.
dog.
If he doesn't win, I would be shocked if he didn't run top 5.
Come in the
3.
pit, let him lap from the bowl, get back out there. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the pits, also, he's got the best pit crew.
He does.
His pit crew has been unbelievable this year. They've just been lightning fast. His car's been lightning fast.
Jimmy Johnson's people.
Yep. He's
Shout
the
out to
favorite
him.
to win the championship. I hate to do the top 2 guys, but
It's
it
Bristol.
feels-
You have to be smart with that. Like these, obviously, for me, it's just it makes so much sense. And when it comes to short track racing, I feel like Vegas is a lot more spot on with it. You know what I mean? You had Martin win last week. Now, we did take a little advantage of them with Dennis at Darlington, okay, and everybody else in the Garage Fam. But with this track in Richmond, I just feel like there is certain types of skill and there's the speed needed. And these dirt track guys, when it comes to Kyle, that's what I'm thinking about this place. Dirt track guy, short track. It's what they were built on, what they were made on as children growing up. And he's the dirt god. Okay,
it's a driver's racetrack too. If you look at the guys that have won here before, it's a driver's racetrack.
It makes sense. All right, so I'm all in on that. He'll finally. I really think he's finally going to close the door.
Yeah,
and make it happen.
He's had several races where there's a lot of tracks you can say this about with Larson up until this year, where he's dominated at year after year and just could not close. This is a different Kyle Larson in 2021. He is a closer. He has been a closer, and even if he runs second, he's going to lead laps. So I mean, it's so hard not to play him.
It's the Terry 2 time.
It's the 5. The legend of the 5 is back, and
it's the 5
Terry
all the
was
way.
real good at Bristol too.
Yeah, until he got turned that one time
by my boy Dale. Yeah.
By Dale, and he took the win from him. Shout out to Terry though. He's on the table.
Can you tell me who finished second in that race after Dale wrecked Terry?
I've watched highlights, but can't tell you right now off the top of my brain. Probably, Jimmy.
Jimmy Spencer.
It was Jimmy? Mm-hmm. It was no bull.
Yep.
You're not shitting me.
Jimmy Spencer.
No bull, Jimmy Spencer.
Terry wrecked, and Jimmy took his spot and finished second.
You had to pop the trunk on him.
There
you know
go.
what I mean? Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I just don't be surprised if it's the Kyle and Kyle show at Bristol. I think it could be a legendary battle this weekend between those two guys.
Double Kyle. I'm all in on that. All right. Enough Kyle and Kyle. Let's get into the debate. Are you ready to debate?
I am.
I'm going to have fun with this
Which
one.
is weird. Like, I don't know if it's like it is a debate because we each prefer a different guy over the other, but they're both obviously playable.
Maybe not a debate, but a difference in opinion.
Yes.
Or a difference in gut boy.
Yeah.
A difference in gut boy here, but same team energy all there at the same time. So Dale and I are trying to figure out who, our third guy is going to be, our mid-tier price guy. And we're back and forth on it. He likes one of them. I like the other one. They're on the same team. The team is called it's a certain team known no other as Chip Ganassi Racing. There are only 2 drivers on that team, so you obviously know. So now it's just like, take a second to pause. Take a guess. I want you to just scream it at the TV like you're watching fucking Blue's Clues. Who do you think is on Ross or Kurt? Guess.
All right.
You were probably fucking wrong. I am on Kurt, and he is on Ross. All right, so let's go ahead and debate it right now. I want to just start off by saying I love Ross Chastain's record here at Bristol. He is a big fan of behind P25 finishing. It's beautiful. Last year he finished 26th.
Yeah, well, he was driving a Dodge Durango, okay, when everybody else has a 750 horsepower NASCAR.
You're very right. 77. Shout out.
If you look at his Xfinity results, they're solid. He ran second here last year in the fall race, led 111 laps. He runs good here. It's a driver's racetrack. Ross Chastain is a driver's driver. He's a wheelman. But go ahead, keep going.
He's a watermelon man.
I got more too.
I'm gonna give you this much with him. Like, I'm nervous about Ross because I feel like it's the aggression level of it. It's just like he was so good at Darlington. He was good at Richmond. It was amazing. It's like 2 weeks, but it's like for someone like Ross, I feel like you can only yee-haw so far. And at Bristol's the one that will yee-haw back at you.
You're just feeling like the aggression is going to come back to bite him this time.
I'm doing what you're never supposed to do in DFS. I'm like planning like for disaster, pretty much. But you know what? That's my right.
I understand that feeling. I do get that.
Yeah.
See, and that's how, it's weird because that's how I feel about Kurt. I said it at the beginning when we did our predictions, and what happened to him last week.
Kurt had his boo-boo last week, though.
Yeah, you think that's the only one?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when it rained with Kurt Busch throughout his entire career, when it rains, it pours with him. If you go look at just his entire career, like
he made it rain himself
aspect,
though for a long time.
He did. He did. But even in the playoff era, same kind of shit. He just gets stricken by bad luck and doesn't recover.
Sharpie needs to fucking sponsor him again.
I'm not saying he's going to run bad. He's a great player. Starting P15, he's a 6-time winner here.
9,600 on DraftKings.
He's worth a play. Yeah, and at that price, too. That's a great price, I feel like.
Chastain is what, is 7,800.
Starting P17.
You get a better value there, and you get a little bit, like 2 spots of place differential better.
What I like about Chastain is he has no pressure. He has a ride for next year. He's going over with Trackhouse. Kurt does, too, obviously, but Kurt is losing time. You know, Kurt's getting older. And he's in a playoff battle right now. There's a lot of pressure on him and his team to perform. With Chastain, they have run so strong with this aero package configuration. Last 4 ovals, 2nd, 3rd, 7th, and 8th. I don't know if that's in order or not, but 2nd at Nashville. He was 3rd at Darlington, 8th at Loudon, and 7th at Richmond. And, I mean, you want to throw Watkins Glen in that mix. He had a top 5 run and then a bad pit stop. He finishes 12th. The low horsepower or the high horsepower, low downforce package has been incredible for the number 42 team over the past few months. His momentum is excellent. He's got no pressure. And if you can go look at DraftKings, his statistics, he's running fast laps. Last week he had like 18 fast laps. The week before, 12 fast laps. He's accumulating points, bonus points, by being one of the fastest cars on the track. The speed, the raw speed that his team's bringing, and the confidence that is giving him to perform, He's got no pressure. He's got nothing to lose. I think he could win this race. I think he could win this race and is an excellent underdog pick to win this race Saturday night.
That's heavy. That's some heavy shit for Chastain. All right, so let me tell you about Kurt. So the thing that I look at with Kurt is like Ross may have no pressure. Kurt doesn't have pressure either, even though he's in the playoffs. Kurt's just old man Kurt, bro. He's just at that point in his life where he's just like, I'm going to play it smart. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to run my race, and I'm going to see where we end up. And if he's right where he needs to be towards the end of that thing, that's where he's going to turn the switch on. And then old Kurt comes out, and then he's Sharpie marker and dicks all over people's faces, okay?
I like that.
That's what he's doing.
I like the way that sounds.
The thing about Kurt is he is right there at 12th in the playoffs right now, okay? All it's going to take is for Bowman or Byron or Reddick or whatever to finish over him, and he's scoop boot down.
That's why the pressure is there. He's got to finish higher than all those guys.
I don't know if it's pressure. Let me tell you about pressure real quick, though.
That's
take
pressure.
a
That's
quick
playoff pressure.
Let's take a little quick pause. Here's some pressure.
Sliders.
Oh, bring me them. Slide these right over here.
Thank you so much.
I love it. I'm excited.
What's the next trivia we got?
So,
okay. Who won 1988 was this driver's only Bristol win in the NASCAR Cup Series? 3 choices. You ready? I'm going to go Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott, or Jimmy Spencer. Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott, or Jimmy Spencer.
I'm not going to say anything this time.
Is it Bill?
It's Bill.
It's Bill.
She did it.
It's Bill.
See, you're up to 50% now. You killed it.
All right.
We're going to get one more for you
Averages
later.
are up. You want to know something cool about Bill, though, too, right? So right now, the Hooters driver in NASCAR, obviously you know Chase Elliott. That's his dad. That's his dad. It's like, of course. Isn't it? Out of these 3 cars up here, which one's your favorite?
I'll have to say this one because I love McDonald's.
Yeah.
Is that a McDonald's thing?
It is a McDonald's.
at night.
They have pretty. I'm working right now on getting the Kawicki Hooters car. That's the one that I want to be the centerpiece in the future.
Need that.
For me, it was the moon as a child. It was the moon. The moon with the sunglasses that has the Ray-Bans on. You can't beat that. It's just an amazing thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, we're going to try these burgers.
Casey,
they look good.
this looks
I've
amazing.
never had a burger from here before. That's like your favorite, right?
Yes.
All right.
The build your own burger. I like the burger sliders too. They have the combo with the chicken. You should have got that.
I feel like I'm about to eat this burger.
Well, we asked you what we should get.
I don't know.
We eat chicken all the time.
That's okay. We put you under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we eat the chicken all the time. I feel like these burgers will be the best burgers.
I think we're perfect right now.
I'm good.
I love my date. Can we get the waffle fries with cheese? Yeah, let's get that. We'll
waffle fries and cheese are coming up.
And one more ranch. I'm a big ranch guy. Yeah.
Some paper towels or something?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes, I'll take a
Thank
ranch
you.
as well. I'll take a ranch. Thank you for listening to our order. But look, here's the deal, guys. All right, right now, you don't have to just watch us eat Hooters. You could be eating Hooters too, okay? You need to go over to Hooters app or HootersToGo.com. All right, go to one of those places. Use promo code Garage Guys. All right, you're going to be able to save $10 on any order, $30 or more. Okay, fine print guy.
Valid at participating locations for carryout or to-go orders only using HootersToGo.com or the Hooters app.
I dropped the fry, but I
That's
caught it with my
goddamn
legs.
good fine print right there.
This beautiful fine print. Beautiful. Again, promo code Garage Guys. Don't forget it because you can't because you're watching Garage Guys. These fries, Johnson City's got something on these curly fries, man. They're the same curly fries as at every Hooters. Like, they're amazing as it is. But there's something about they put some kind of like Johnson City juju on them. All right? I don't know.
We'll have to ask Cody about it.
We need to talk to him. All right, back to Kurt, though. Love you, Garage fan. Back to Kurt. So, with him being right there, it's funny because when we were in the car, we were talking about who we think was going to exit the playoffs first. Thought it could be Kurt. What if some kind of crazy stuff happens where Bowman and Reddick and Byron, they all finish like in the top 3? One of those 3 guys win this race, and both Kyles don't. And then Kurt Busch is like right there in 4th. He got great place differential, just couldn't make the cut. All right, and all these guys up here too. Like, I don't know. I feel like Eric's going to drop tonight. I really feel like, well, not tonight. It'll be Saturday, but I feel like Eric's out.
That's funny you said that. I was thinking the same thing. I had Almirola advancing, but he really needed a much better run at Richmond. And I think they had a penalty when he was running top 10. He finished like 12th. They need all the points they can get.
That's
I think if Almirola had about a 10-point cushion, he'd make it. But
look.
3 points is cutting it when you got a lot of William Byron had better speed all year. Alex Bowman, better speed all year. Tyler Reddick, pretty comparable to him. But I'm a little nervous
Michael
for Almirola,
McDowell,
too.
don't even say anything. So I'm going to be real with it. That I love you saying that because you're a real gambler. You're a real man. You're not afraid to change your opinion when things change. And that's the same way I feel about Kurt. I don't think any of that scenario that I just said is going to happen. I think Kurt will find a way to advance, and I think that he'll find a way to have a great run tonight.
I'd be surprised if he didn't have a good run either, but I think the hungriness of Chastain, the youth, exuberance, confidence, hot streak, it's all lined up for Chastain tonight.
Look, sometimes when you're
night.
too hungry, you eat way too much and you poop your pants, and I think that's what's going to happen with Ross Chastain.
That made no sense at all.
Yeah, if you eat too much and you get real sick, you might poop yourself. Like, I think that's going to happen with Ross. All right, so
Too much watermelon.
you got to watch out. A lot of see, exactly. Yeah, whoa. Just get on down the road, boy. All right, so that's our CGR stuff. We're going to have to find some kind of bet or something that we can make to go head-to-head with that between Kurt and Ross.
They should have that as a head-to-head based on, like, the momentum. Like, they both had good speed, like, run similar. Kurt's had a little more shittier luck, I guess, recently, but
if they had
head-to-head, we'll do it.
We're going to do that, and then you need to be tweeting at us or whatever.
Kurt's gonna
I'm
be the
riding
favorite,
with Dale.
though. Kurt's going to be the favorite.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to put a little bit more up probably, but hey, that's fine. All right, so let's talk about our punt play. Let's go ahead and do this because I'm ready to start. I need to go ahead and take a bite with one of these right now. These look amazing. This is like the best burger possibly that ever was. Like, beats any fast food burger. And it immediately wins. I'm sorry. You want to go ahead and talk about punt play?
Yeah, and I feel like it's pretty obvious. There's a few decent options. I have a feeling there might be a decent amount of attrition in this race because of the playoff intensity. A lot of wrecks, a lot of failures, suspension, whatever, mechanical parts. But Corey Lejoy is the guy here, the obvious play. Starting 31st, $5,600.
It's Corey Lejoy.
Is on an incredible roll of runs based on the equipment he's driving. And I think the equipment has gotten better. I mean, and the same theme with Chastain. He does really well at these high horsepower, low downforce racetracks. Whether it's a short track, whether it's a road course, he has performed. I know up until last week he had like, I could be wrong, 4 or 5 straight top 20s or like top 23 finishes.
He's riding. The Spire's got it worked out right now. I had to take a break from the burger. You got to have one of these, by the way.
I will.
It is fucking incredible. I can't hold my language back. It's fucking incredible. So with Corey, the thing that I like the most about it is, like, for so long, he's kind of dealt with, he's got stacking pennies. He's got his whole mantra with that. When I saw him come out strong the way he did at Darlington, I mean, even what was it, Martinsville earlier in the year, I believe it was, wherever he was just like, he came out the gas like and was like running 12th, and then like ended up like
on pit road he ran into somebody and blew out his radiator.
Yeah, and it was terrible because like I really feel like he would have had he would have had a career race that day.
He was really good at Darlington, dude. Really good.
I'm feeling the same energy here. It's the same thing. It's the short track. His family. Daddy Randy is proud right now. I'm going to tell you that much right now. And, we love Corey, obviously, but, like, for the price that he's got on him and just for the car with Spire, I feel like that's like the sleeping giant. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to have Corey Lejoy in your lineups. And obviously I'm going to have maybe one other punt play that I'm going to do. But when it comes down to it at the end of the day, Corey's your guy. Corey's always that guy. He's pretty reliable in certain areas. And for the most lineups that I've seen that required somebody under the 6K range, Corey's pretty much always there. If they had a stat sheet, like, he would be like statistically the highest owned low price guy in winning lineups.
How well he's run recently. I know last week I think he finished like 29th. Didn't have a great night, but with how well he's run recently, typically starts around there in the late 20s and advances his position. He is a bargain every fucking week. I mean, it's crazy.
Take advantage of it before a bigger sponsor comes in and then his car just goes rocket ship town. Because I'm telling you, it could. The 7 was Alan Kowicki's car. He won a championship when I was a baby boy. All right? So now the 7's back. All right? It's not Justin Allgaier. It's Cup Series. It's Corey Lejoy. Rockets could be coming back. Who knows? Be prepared for it. But that's our guys. The Kyle and Kyle. Kurt. And I didn't even get to talk about my favorite part about Kurt because we got real serious about it. Kubu. When he retires, I guarantee you that that's a great business opportunity. If you know Kurt, or Kurt, you end up finding this right now. Let's talk about a future opportunity for retirement. Clothing line called Kubu, fire suit velour jumpsuits, kind of like Kango or just normal velour tracksuits that guys that work in delis wear. So let's make some Kubu together. We can even get Monster involved in it. But I see him doing that. He's a big Kango hat guy. Yeah, no one's done that in NASCAR.
Bob Pockris might buy one.
Bob would definitely buy one. I could definitely see Bob Pockris gold chain and Kubu.
I want a shirt. I actually want a shirt that has Kurt Busch's face on it. When Bob Pockris interviewed him when he was on probation, that's what I was kind of referring to. And
I remember when you showed me that on YouTube.
Yeah, he had never seen it. I was like, dude, you have to see this. Bob asked him a question about probation back in 2013 or 2012, and he said, well, it refrains me from beating the shit out of you. I want a shirt that says that. Maybe Kubu can do that.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just start Kubu. There's no copyrights on Kubu. We're gonna go ahead and copyright Kubu. Garage Guys owns Kubu now. We officially own Kubu. Kurt will have to come to us to get Kubu rights. All right, so we own Kubu, and yeah, we'll talk to Bob about it. We're definitely buying Bob Kubu. First things first. All right, that's a show. You got our guys. Maybe we'll throw a link to that interview in the description. And again, you already know Hooters. Download the Hooters app or go to hooterstogo.com right now. Promo code GarageGuy. It's $10 off any $30 plus order when you order to go from Hooters. Fine print.
Valid at participating locations for carryout or delivery orders only. Fuckers.
And that's it. All right, so you got it from the horse's mouth first. It's Billy Bristol. Billy Bristol.
It's Bristol, baby.
It's Bristol, baby. We'll see you. I'm about to eat the rest of these burgers.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry.
So long, farewell.
It's the Garage Guys. 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 It's the Garage Guys.